Lights beam like stars as the dust begins to fall. A rhythm ready to ignite anticipation in the hall. The clock ticks its sweet tune, just 10 minutes to go. Raise your glass of wine, let that cool spirit flow. Got a pot of smiling laughter, bubbling up no doubt. In the corner silhouette stands, the night is what it's about. The show starts in 10, so let your soul unwind. Kevin's waiting, it comes, yeah, he's got the perfect line. With a big bag of Haribo and smiles that don't pretend. Thank you for tuning in. From the big man, our friend.
Our friend. Shadows of the night whisper secrets soft and low. Feel the pulse grow sweeter, let your heart steal the show. We're threaded in this moment, a tapestry so fine. Lost inside the laughter, sipping love from a vine.
Yeah, bring your worries close and let them slip away. The music's got a hold in this jazzy cabaret. Let the warmth embrace you as the lights begin to blend. In this dance of time, tonight we will transcend. The show starts in 10, so let your soul unwind. Gavin's waiting, in comes, yeah, he's got the perfect line. With a big bag of Haribo and smiles that don't pretend. Thank you for tuning in. From the big man, our friend. In the whispers of wine, every heart finds its beat. Savor every moment, feel the magic in the heat. So raise your cups high, let's toast to what's ahead. With each note and every laughter, feel the rhythm weaved in thread.
So as the clock spins on, we're wrapped in this dream. The night fills with stories like a flowing stream. The show's about to start, so let's take our stand. With a glass of wine, a pint, a cheer, together hand in hand. The show starts in 10, let's make this night alive. Thank you for tuning in tonight, as we all thrive.
Well, good evening and welcome. It's Gavin Bass 1. Well, good evening and welcome. It's Gavin Bass 1. And that's just the microphone check that I always do. A very, very rushed Gavin Bass 1 this evening, coming to you live From España in Spain, short quali, 33 laps with a new league, absolutely new to me, called the Misfits League. I'm sure I don't even have the name of that league right, but I can assure you I'll do my very best. I'm going to be faced with about 17 or 18 absolutely new names tonight. So cut me a little bit of slack, lads, and give me a bit of space, because I'll tell you, it's going to be hard getting all those names. There are a few the voice is good. Thank you, James. And thank you, Keegan, for tuning in. Yeah, that really, I understand what has happened there. And they are over 18s only. And that's just to protect themselves from saying stuff that might be offensive or anything to younger members. So I totally understand what's happened there. So if I hear of any leagues that allow under 18s to race, I'll let you know. But tonight, it's all about the Misfits. Good evening, Maverick. Anyway, the only reason I'm allowed in is because they've known me for a long time. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as somebody knows you and that you're a good, clean driver, I think most leagues are okay. So, look, I'm not going to focus too much on that one tonight. I'm just waiting on the lobby getting all ready tonight. Oh, I've just... Oh, I just got black screen there. Oh, we're okay. I'm going to send everybody a friend invite here in case anybody gets dropped out. So I'm sending everybody an invite as we speak in case you're... Oh, Maverick's in. Goodness gracious, Maverick, you turn up everywhere. So, yeah, I'm just literally doing that now. I'm sending everybody a friend request. So if you're kind enough to accept that, then if you get kicked out of the lobby, then I might be able to get you back in. Some very unusual names in tonight, and we've got 18 on the grid so far, and James tells me that my sound is coming through loud and clear. It's an absolute pleasure to do comms for this new league tonight, and of course I do know James very well and John TT. So you can thank James very, very much for persuading me to do this tonight. Luckily, I was on a night off. And I'm very, very happy to pick up the comms for tonight, and I hope you all have a fabulous race. So I'm just looking to see who the host is, and if Keegan, it's not my issue, buddy. They have rules, and the rule is there's no over 18s, end off, and that's just it, bud. So if you're in 7 other leagues, you've got plenty of racing going on, and I'm sure I'll come across you somewhere along the lines. But anyway, yeah, big shout out to James for getting me to do the comms tonight, and I'm sure everybody will enjoy this tonight. This is something a bit different for you all, and of course, I'll try to cover everybody and give everybody a little bit of love tonight. See, Taffy Ross is in. See Setters is in. I see LFC James, Maverick, John DT. Yeah, there's quite a few ones I know in here, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how all of those guys race and get on tonight. At the end of the session, I will upload the complete stream to YouTube. But if you're wanting to watch it live and you want to get rid of those horrible adverts that I can do absolutely nothing about, you can subscribe. And especially if you've got Amazon Prime, you can do so by subscribing through Amazon Prime, and it won't cost you anything. And I stream, 5 or 6 nights a week, so feel free anytime to tune in and watch Gavin Bass do his stuff. Really nice to see you, and I see they're all ready and up, so it's time for your intro. Let's get it going.
Drivers, start your engine!
If you want the best, you got it. Feel the rush, the lights are hot. It's time to spark the fire. Step into the arena, feel the ground shake. Can you hear the roar? With Gavin Bass one on the mic, it's a wild ride, always begging for more. Fun, hell yes, we redefine the night. Come on, feel the thrill, excitement, you got it. This energy, it gives me chills. With every chord we thresh, with every note we tear apart. Controversy guaranteed, let the madness start. Rock and roll, you faking, believe it. Get on your feet if you want the best, you gotta scream it. Let's set the world ablaze with this fire in our soul. This is celebration, unity, now everybody lose control. Crank the amps to 11, feel the walls cave in. Sparks fly, fists are pumping, let the teenage dreams begin. Because this is our anthem, our heartbeat in the dark. We forge connections, loud and proud. Let's make our mark. With every scream of passion, we rise above the ground. Controversy guaranteed, surrounded by this sound. Rock and roll, you faking, believe it. Get on your feet if you want the best, you gotta scream it. Let's set the world ablaze with this fire in our soul. This is celebration, unity, now everybody lose control. The lights flashing, the crowd surges, feel the energy collide. In this moment we own, together we decide. Bring the noise, raise the stakes, let's light up the sky. The speakers tremble with the spirit of rock, ready to fly. Ready to If you want the best, you got it. Feel the flames ignite the night, let's give it all we've got. With Gavin Basswan leading the charge, this is our creed. Rock and roll forever, with the wildest hearts we lead. Rock and roll, you faking, believe it. Get on your feet if you want the best, you gotta scream it. Let's set the world ablaze with this fire in our soul. This is celebration, unity, now everybody lose control.
So that's me live, and I hope my voice is coming through loud and clear, ready for this Spanish Grand Prix with the Misfits League tonight. I'm Gavin Bass, 1, and a very last minute notice. Well, let's go down live as the guys are now out warming their tyres. In fact, they have already set a couple of times already. So let's get in there and let's get a look and see what's going on. I'll take you down the grid. Mavericks out tonight in the Aston Martin. You've got the Red Bull driver of Ocean. Then you've got RNG Drug. He is driving the Kick. Taffy Ross is with us. Good evening, Taffy. He is in the Mercedes. Driving the Alpine tonight is YouTube Angsy. Then you've got Florrie Waste in the Red Bull. You've got Motor City in the McLaren, who's not quite out yet. Then you've got Glenn in the Haas. He's out on a lap at the moment. You've got K Karts. Good evening, K Karts. He's in the Ferrari. Then you've got PSRLT. He's driving the Williams. You've got Huff in the Ferrari, and you've got the Alpine of Sean, and he is also driving an Alpine along with his teammate YouTube. So then you've got Ash in the Kick Saba and Setters in the McLaren. Daz is out with us tonight in the McLaren, in the Williams, and John DT himself is in the Haas. LFC James, lastly, but definitely not leastly, it's his fault that you're getting me on comms tonight, so you can blame that young nipper-snapper James, LFC. He's on his out lap. So Maverick holds the show at the moment with quite a few decent laps being set there already. And I'm going to go on with the Williams driver at this moment in time, and that is PSRLT. He comes over the line and he sets a 1:13.750 in that Williams, putting him securely in a provisional 6th position. Motorway City, he's on a lap at the moment, so I'm going to go on with him. He's just warming those tires up, and he's going to put a lap in on after his out lap. So here he goes into this right-hander, and we'll stay on with this McLaren while I just get a few bits and pieces done. James is telling me that everything's good. The voice is coming through loud and clear. The picture's clear. And the scene is set for a fabulous Grand Prix this evening in the most beautiful España. With a few clouds about, let's hope it doesn't rain. So in terms of league standings and cars and all of that, I know LFC James sent me a few bits and pieces, but frankly, I just can't get my head round that just at the minute. So we'll just concentrate on covering the race and giving everybody a lot of love out there tonight. Remember to like, follow and enjoy my stream this evening. I'm Gavin Bass 1, and if you want the best, you've got the best, and he's here with you tonight to be all over the top of your race. Good evening and enjoy. So, on the Motor City, he's in the McLaren and he's on a lap. Let's ride on board and see how he handles this Spanish circuit tonight. Into the right-hander, needs to watch he doesn't touch the grass here. Gets it beautifully, slams the brakes on into the left-hander, and up the hill he'll go. Another little tricky corner round to the left hand here, and then it's flat to the mat round the right-hander. It's how dare and how fast you go here. Who's got the balls to do it? This guy certainly doesn't back off too much. Hits the DRS, 32% of the battery left, and Motor City is on his way to setting a solid lap here in Spain. Oh, he invalidated at the very last minute. Thank you for lending us your voice tonight, says John DT. You are mostest welcome. Sure, you're one of my most loyal watchers. And why wouldn't I, sir? It's your league and it's my pleasure. So let's have a great night tonight. Few wee statistics for you. 22.5 seconds is the time it takes to do a pit stop, and that includes your 2.5 minutes for changing the tyres. While I'm saying that, Huff just puts in an astounding 1:11.696. So he's the first guy in the 1:11s tonight in Spain, but 9 minutes to go and a lot still to happen. So Motor City, he invalidated, and he's going to have to go and set another set of tyres on there, on the K-Karts. Ocean says P2, but it's not P2 anymore, Mr. Ocean. You're down to P4, and you've 9 minutes to go out there and try and improve on that 1:12.993. Yeah, you just caught on just as I did, but we're on with K-Karts. I've done commentary, or I've raced with K-Karts before, And I've got a feeling K-Karts might be just one to watch. I'm not too sure. Just can't remember. This old age is getting to me big time. Young James said a 1:13.926, but I know he can do better than that. And I know he's got a very good setup, and I know where he got that setup. So I'm expecting much better than P11 from LFC, James. You get the hammer down, young man, and turn that Discord off while you're racing and do exactly what we've all talked about for months and months and months. Clean, solid, fast laps. Race your own race, drive your own race, and do everything right, and you'll do so well. I'm just jumping on the RNG Drog, and he is out in the kick tonight, and he's just trying to better that 1:13. Let's see where he is at the end of Sector 2. Is he improving? No, he's not this evening. So let's see who else we're on with. Let's go on with T. He's in the Williams. He's setting a lap at the minute. Time to lock in is right, Jamesy. Turn off that Discord or just keep it volume down. Don't worry about what I'm saying or what anybody's posting. You just get focused and get out there and get another lap. Just going to finish this lap. So here we go. T is finishing off this lap and see where he gets on here. Oh, beautiful from the Williams driver. T just gets up from 10th to 7th there and posts a lovely 1:13.416. But it's a long way from this fast guy right at the top. And he's called Huff. And he's not huffing. He's puffing. And he has set on a 1:11.696. Try and beat that, laddos. Even Maverick's nearly a second behind him. Let's go on with the young fella himself. It's his fault that you've got me slobbering in the background here. So it's all down to him. He made the call. He made the contact. And now we've got commentary for a fabulous race. Here he comes. Oh, that's very nice, must say. Okay, I've just been told by race control that medium tyres are not allowed to be used tonight. So I'll be looking out for the tyre compound. So just remember, all drivers, if you are listening, medium tyres are not allowed tonight. If I see mediums, I've got to report to the boss man. James just might get a nice distant tow here. I'm just looking at the Sector 2 time here. Let's see where James is at the end of this one. Oh, he's 1.5 tenths up, so he's definitely improving. He's got 45% of the battery, and he's going to send it down Sector 3. Puts him up into 12th position with a 1:13.6. Here comes Motor. And over the line in 16th position. Daza hasn't done a lap. I wonder is Daza on the naughty step tonight? Maverick's a lad on form, and I've been watching Maverick racing for the last 2 or 3 nights, and he's been there. He had a lovely win on track last night with a league that are very, very good, a league called Revolt Racing League. Have No Grip won the race, but Maverick won it on the track because he was carrying a 6-second penalty. So Maverick will be going out tonight and trying to stay penalty free. That's going to be the secret. Setters, I know Setters of old. He used to race for Pure Speed Syndicate, I believe, and possibly Apex Racing League. I just can't remember who he raced for, but I've definitely seen Setters, and Setters another one to watch out for. Always steady as a rock, and he'll be one definitely to look for. Ocean's now down to P5, but 3 minutes and 53. We're going to get a plethora of cars driving out here for their final attempt to try and put it in the top 3 spots tonight. That's held by Huff, Maverick, and Sheepy at the moment. Sheepy's just put in a 1:12.587, so well done to him. On with Sean. Sean's on the Alpine. He's jumping into the pits. He's going to look for a very, very last-minute stop there. Let's go down to see. I'm not happy with that lap. No, I don't think you should be, buddy. I know you're faster than that. So we're on with the boss man. Let's give the boss man a wee bit of love tonight. So what strategies are these lads going to use tonight? If they're not allowed medium tyres, they'll probably go out on the softs first, or you might get a few guys. In fact, if it was me, I'd go out on the hards. I'd get those hard compound tyres absolutely done in before I done a check. Oh, that's a nice one from John DT, a 1:19, but that was only his warm-up lap, so he's going out for a real lap now. So here comes John. Ah, Daza's got a quali ban. Are you on the naughty step, Daza? What did you do? What did you do to get a quali ban, buddy? Did you impair somebody on a warm-up lap? Did you have a racing incident? Sure, it happens. You take your medicine and you move on. Oh, John runs wide there, but he's rescued it nicely, but he definitely will have cost himself a few tenths there, but he was lucky not to invalidate there. Here he comes. Oh, he's jumping into the pits. He's not happy with that lap, and he's not going to have time to do a further lap, but they're all out now. The top lads are out. Let's see if Maverick can improve on that 1:12.576. He's a full second nearly behind the leader. This lad, Huff, is on another planet. I don't know what he had on his cornflakes this morning, but I'll tell you what, it will go fast, that's for sure. On the Ocean, let's see if he improves in Sector 2 before it starts going to the top 4. But Ocean's having a good quali so far. Yeah, he's a very, very slightly down, but not enough. But he's very, very low on battery. So I can't see himself, unless he had a very, very bad Sector 3 previously. I don't think he's going to improve too much on us already set 1:12.957. Let's see if I can be wrong, but I don't think I will be. I think he's going to stay in P5. Correct, the Bongo, he stays in P5. Let's have a look and see where these guys. Here comes Setters. He's trying to beat a 1:12. So let's have a look again at that Sector 2. Oh, so Setters won the championship in Season 1, and this is Season 2. Huff is rapid. Yes, he definitely is, John. I've picked up on that. But I'll tell you what, Setters is half a second up on his previous time. So he's very, very close to being in the 1:11s here. I predict he's going to put in a 1:12.3 here, which is going to be enough to put him in P2. Let's see if I get this one right. Oh, just P4. He proved me wrong. He only bettered it by 3 tenths at the end, so it is slow Sector 3, but Setters gets it into P3. Sheepy's not improving. Let's see if Maverick's improving. Here he comes. Yes, Maverick puts it into P2 and he improves it again, but he doesn't get the cigar. Rick Ricardo says, John DT, you're washed. Skill issue, John, skill issue. That's a better lap from James there. Puts himself in P7. Now, if any of the drivers that are listening, maybe you could give me a brief. Do you take a 3 or 4 minute break? Do you do a formation lap? I need that information as soon as possible. But nobody's going to knock Huff off the top of the league tonight. The checkered flags are out and the set scene is most definitely set for this race. So all I need to know is how long you take for a break and how long and do you do a formation lap. If you do a formation lap, that's brilliant. That gives me a wee chance to play a wee bit of music and get those cockles rocking. So a fabulous formation lap, a fabulous qualification there for Huff. He's from Scotland. Then you've got the Indian lad all the way from India. He is in second in the Aston Martin. Then you've got Sheepy. He's Welsh and he's driving the Visa Cash app. Yeah, there's definitely a formation lap. And then you've got setters in the McLaren. Kay Karts in fifth, Sean in sixth, LFC seventh. 8 is Ocean, 9 is Ash, and 10 is Glenn. That's your top 10 for this evening. We do a formation lap, and we should give about a 5-minute break. And have they been warned that they get a 5-second penalty for readying up early. So nobody should ready up early. It's no big deal if somebody does, John. That's not going to spoil anything for me. We'll just keep it nice and live and keep it real here for you tonight. Everybody's in doing what everybody does, and that's going to be inflating their tires. And remember, James, what I told you about rear tire pressures for the race. 23.6, 29.5 in the front. And do what I told you, and hopefully you'll have a really, really good race. They'll be leaning the fuel back as far as they can so that they go over that finish line as light as possible. They don't want to be carrying 2 or 3 laps of fuel at the end, but it's a gamble, and you don't want to be gambling too much. So if it was me, I would put it about 1.5 laps over just to be sure, because you don't want to be squinting at the fuel all the way around your race. You want to get into the groove, you want to get the visor down, you want to get the focus going, and you just want to concentrate on racing clean and let everything else work out for itself. Good man, James. Really wish you good luck tonight, buddy, and thank you very, very much for inviting Gavin Bass along tonight for such an important race for you all. Really enjoying this and look forward to it all. So everybody's going to give it a little bit of a break, and in about 2 minutes, I'm going to start that music, and hopefully everybody, as soon as you hear that music, just ready up, and I'll take it round on the formation. Who has readied up early? Somebody's readied up, so I'll just go on to the start song now. So there you go.
Silver Star.
Get rid of that song for starters, because it's all the wrong leagues in it. Me bad, and we will just go live and forget the music for this evening. I didn't have much time to prepare for this, so definitely a lastminute.com job, as Huff and all the rest of the lads. Setter's disqualified there. He must have had a little tap or something. Daza at the back of the grid. He is on the naughty step. Ocean needs to get his provisional driving licence renewed because he can't park the car either. So, here we are on the starting grid of the Spanish Grand Prix with the Misfits League on a Thursday evening. I'm Gavin Bass 1, and we're going to have the 5 green lights. Let's listen to the silence. Oh, Huff gets an absolutely amazing start there from Maverick. Let's have a look how they go round turn 1. Is there going to be a safety car tonight? Probability of safety car is in around about 70%. But they're all very safely and cleanly round turn 1 and turn 2. What a great start for the Misfits tonight. An absolutely clean one. Huff, Setters, Maverick in that order. Sheepy, Sean, Mick. Then you've got K-Karts, Ocean, Ash, LFC James and 9. He's dropped a couple of positions, but that's nothing to worry about. Just dig in, buddy, and keep her going, says me. Playing in 10, PSRLT, and Drog in 12th there. Daza's in 13th, and let's have a look and see if there's any big changes. Yes, Daza's up 5 positions. So Daza's on fire on the early stages of this race tonight in Español. Setters is up 2, a few ones and a few downs. YouTube Engze, he gets a bad start. He's down 4, but he's 12 seconds behind, so he's got caught up in some sort of little problem. Huff just posts a 1:17.917 on the first lap. That's even before DRS is activated, so Huff is absolutely on fire. He's cooking like a McCain's oven chip, the lad is. On the K-Karts in the Ferrari, he's right behind Sean in the Alpine. So DRS has all been activated and we're totally and utterly up onto racing speed. Let's see who's close. Drog is close to Daza. If I can remember rightly, Spain is a very, very difficult track to overtake on. And it's just a matter of patience. Look after your tyres and it'll all come good. What a great start and what a clean start to this race. Taffy Ross with us in P14 in the Mercedes, and he's not too far away from the train either. So Taffy Ross, keep her lit, my old friend. John T, he is in P16, and LFC James is down to 10th. He just needs to settle in and just get that focus going. Big faith there. Huff just knocks 2 seconds off it, and he's now posted a 1:15. Huff on fire and 2 seconds ahead of Setters already. Huff is dominating this race, and I would fully expect him to go on and win this from this position. But lots can happen. It's only lap 3. Nice little scrap going on here for P5. That's Ocean holding it at the moment, but he's got Ash, Sean, Clem, Clen and K-Karts, PSRLT. They're all in behind, along with LFC James and Daza. Draw is all in there, and the commentator hiccups have started on lap 3. I'm going to have to take a little break and get my breath back. Anyone just tuning in, this is Misfits Racing League on a Thursday night. I was invited by James and John DT to do comms tonight. Thankfully I was free and I'm really enjoying it. Daza on a mission. This is where it happens. You need to be right on the gearbox of the car in front of you. He's got 60% of the battery. This is an absolutely picture-perfect DRS overtake. He makes it stick, and up he goes into P10. 8 positions up for Daza on lap 4. No penalties picked up so far, so everybody's running a clean race. I don't know whether it's on strict or not, but Ash is now chasing down Ocean, and he's very close. Here he comes in that kick. Oh, nice early gear changes from the kick driver there. This lad knows what he's doing in P6. Love to see those early gear changes. Then you use a wee bit of ERS just to get those revs right up there. That's good driving from Ash. Coffee Ross, P14 right on the back of K-Karts now. Oh, the kick driver of Drug gets that all wrong and he's going to lose a couple of positions. Coffee Ross seen that and made the very best of it, and he gets himself up into P13 now behind K-Karts. LFC James in 11th, and he's now got into the groove of the race. He's looking behind here at the moment, and he's got a Ferrari, a Mercedes, a Kick, and John DT all coming close. Well, John DT has a wee bit of making up to do yet. Let's see what other close battles there are. It's all happening here. So difficult to make time here, especially when you're in a DRS train. Everybody's thinking the same thing. They're preserving their battery and they're going to defend like mad down that straight. So that's where the overtakes can be made. So I'm just watching this guy, Drog here in P14. He's really stalking Taffy Ross at the moment. Can he make a move? Motor City gets a 3-second penalty, so he's the first man to get a few seconds added on for going outside the white lines. There you go, exactly what I said. The Ferrari driver was the only person with the DRS. He makes a very, very wide move there and gets it and makes it stick. Not a thing wrong with that. That's a damn good move for the Ferrari. Oh, Drog gets it a wee bit ropey there, and he nearly lost a wee bit of traction just touching the grass. So these guys, these four are racing really hard together. Here comes Sean with John DT right behind him. Come on, John TT, here we go. So the soft tyres are now coming to their 6th lap. How many laps will those soft tyres last before they start to scream? I would say they don't have too many laps left. Let's have a look at the graining on the front tyre puff here. Actually doesn't look too bad. The left tyre looks a wee bit worse than the right actually, and that's actually quite typical for the 25 game. I tend to run my left tyres actually slightly lower tyre pressure than the right for that reason, just to try and balance them up. Setter's into P3 and he's now chasing down Maverick. These two are going to have a good race. Two pretty equal drivers from what I can remember. Oh, Setters is ghosting, or somebody's ghosting. There's an Aston Martin ghosting. It's Motor City. He's out of the race. I wonder will I try to get him? I can't get him an invite back, so we've got a ghoster. Huff leads it by 5.5 seconds from Maverick in the Aston Martin. In third position, you've got Setters in the McLaren. Then the racing, or the sugar-free Racing Bull of Sheepy in fourth. Then you've got Ocean, and we've got a yellow flag. What's the yellow flag for? Oh, Motor City has bended, and it's definitely a yellow flag now. Have we got anything more than that? Is that going to be a virtual safety car, or perhaps even a safety car? Doesn't look to be a safety car at the moment. K Karts gets a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So a rookie error there from K Karts. Racing's back to speed. So we got down to about Ash there in P6. Then you've got Clen in the Haas in 7. Daz is in 8th. PSRLT is in 9th. And then in 10th is Taffy Ross. Drogs in 11th. And he's still torturing the back of that Mercedes. And John DT up into 12th position. Florrie Waste is in 13th in the Red Bull. And the Mercedes of LFC James is down to 14, but he's made the crucial stop and he's now on the one-lap old hard compound tires. YouTube is in 15th in the Alpine and K Karts in 16th, Sean in 17th, and Motor City has gone down to 18th in that McLaren. But here's your race at the moment, real tight one, and I'm just going to take a short break while I get a little bit of liquid into my system. So I'll be back very, very shortly, as old Arnold Schwarzenegger says. So those who know me know that I love my double espressos. I've now got the double espresso and we're still on with Ash at the moment. But look in front there, there's a right old battle going on between the Red Bull and John DT at the moment. They're in 5th and 6th. Let's have a look at those stops. They are important, and right now everybody's made a stop bar 4 people. So the guys that are probably out on the hard compound tires are still out there. Let's have a look at the tires. Yes, indeed, they are. And Huff's gone into the pits. He's going to jump onto a set of softs. He might go for another set of hard tires. He's gone, let's see, he's gone hard. No, he started on the soft start, actually. So forgive me for a wee bit of confusion there. Just cut me a little bit of slack while I get my head round all of this. But look at this for a race. Absolutely neck to neck coming down the straight here. The kick of Ash just thinks about an inside cut there, but he just ran out of road and he had to tuck in. But look at this for a battle. This is incredible stuff. Must admit, really, really hats off to you guys. You've got this league cooking. Oh, he's having another look. So this kick's on the move. Let's see if Ash can make the move up the hill once he hits the second DRS zone. Let's see. He's in a good spot at the moment. He just needs to stay on the back of that Oracle Red Bull, and he should be able to make the move. He's got 21% of the battery, so he's needing to refresh that battery as much as he can to make this overtake. He's going to hit the DRS here, and he's going to make the pass. Absolutely textbook stuff coming right up. Here we come. Is he going to have the space? Is he going to go into the inside? He is going to try it. He takes the corner. He gets the corner, but the Red Bull's not allowing it. Oh, and he does. He takes it P5 for Ash. What a great move for Ash on the soft compound tires. Brilliant move there. Let's go to T. He's in P12, and he's torturing the back of LFC now. Oh, beautiful move there by T in the Williams. He just takes LFC James, but LFC James is fighting back beautifully. Takes the inside line, and LFC James is not letting him away with this one. Oh, LFCG's protects it as much as he can. They're neck to neck round that corner. Oh, look at this one. Absolutely fabulous stuff from these two drivers. Oh, give each other space or there's going to be a catastrophe. LFC James gets it round the corner, and what a brilliant move by the young 15-year-old. Absolutely brilliant by LFC James. Taffy Ross on the back of the T now. Let's see what he can do. Go on, that's after. Oh, John gets a 3-second penalty. Too many times outside of the white line, my friend. Oh, Taffy Ross is nursing that battery beautifully. Here he comes. Let's go down to Sean. He's in P16. Here he goes. Nice overtake on the DRS. Absolutely perfect. Sean up into P14. Nice move by the Alpine. Lap 13, 20 laps to go here in Spain. And Huff is away with it, absolutely away, nearly 8 seconds of a lead. He could call in for a McDonald's, get special fries and also mozzarella dips and still have time to come back onto the track. This lad is absolutely on fire this evening here at the Spanish track. Maverick holding solid second place, but Setter's not letting him away too far. But look behind here. Here comes a threesome. And the outside move's trying to be made by Glenn. Doesn't get it to stick, or does he? Oh, he holds that fourth position at the moment. Absolutely beautiful. Ocean's fighting hard behind him. Let's see if he can get the old... Go ahead, Ocean. You're in a really good spot here. But look behind you. You've got Ash absolutely tucked in perfectly behind you. But you're going to have the DRS here. Will you do it here or will you do it in the start-finish grid? But you need to get very close to the back. YouTube gets a 3-second penalty. Here comes the move I expected. Done under DRS and beautifully done. And that is Ocean up into P4. But Glenn's not going to let him go. And I'll tell you what, Ash is not going to let them go. So K-Karts gets a 3-second penalty also, and the penalties are now starting to rank up. What a great battle in here. Let's go down to LFC James again. He's in 9 with T behind him and Drog behind him. Taffy Ross is right in there and K-Kart. So a lovely little battle going here. Let's see if LFC James can protect this one. Drog's really pushing hard here in that kick, Saba. He's in a hurry to try and make some position changes here. And I have a feeling he's going to do it. He's looking really tidy on track here. He's doing the undercut here. He's going to try and inside the corner. No, he doesn't do it. I thought he would have swung in and tried the inside there. He's making himself very, very wide in those corners, and he's going to do a great job here on that Williams. I think T is going to get absolutely overtaken here by a Drog. Now this is going to be interesting. Can James hold it again going down the straight? He's got plenty of battery to protect it, but what's he gonna? He's gonna have definitely T with DRS. Is T close enough? Yes, he is. He's going to get very close and he's going to make the move. Let's see if he can do it. James gets centralised on the track. DRS activated and a wee bit of a squeeze of the ERS. He's going to go right up the inside here. Oh, he's going for an outside move. That's going to be a hard one to do. Plenty of moves. Oh, here, look at this. Absolutely neck to neck going round here. James still holds it, protecting his line, but Drog is trying to make an inside move on the Williams. Absolutely fabulous racing by these 4 or 5 guys here. And don't rule out K-Karts. He's right in the middle of it. Really nice to see James settling into a league and really enjoying it. I know he was finding some of the other leagues very, very difficult, but really nice to see the young lad having fun and doing really well out there tonight in P9. Let's see Ocean. Ocean's having a look at Clan here. Oh, beautiful overtake by Ocean. That's him up in the P4, but Clan's not going to let him away with it either. And I'll tell you what, Ash is sitting there. He's very predatory at the moment in that kick, and I think he's waiting for those two to make a mistake, and he'll just fly by and say goodbye if any of those two make a mistake. That is the way to race, and I'm looking forward to see if Ash can do it. PSRLT gets a 3-second penalty, so another penalty on the board for one of the drivers. Sean gets himself a 3-second penalty as well. So definitely starting to rank those penalties. But what a race LFC James is having here at the moment. Oh, he lost quite a few positions there while I wasn't watching. So I'm not too sure exactly what happened. So let's have a look at those stop situations. Penalties, you can see there, 13 seconds for K-Karts. There's a bit of a move going on there. Oh, nice move there. LFC James up into 12th. So he's back on the move again, and he's scrapping like a good one. Everybody's made one stop. Motor City's out of the race. He's DNF'd, so he's the only one out so far. But what a scrap going on here. Poor Huff's all out on his own. He's not getting much love because he's so fast. But let's give him a bit of love. Let's have a look at this driver. Absolutely on fire tonight. 9 seconds now, 10 seconds ahead of second place in Maverick. Maverick's a really, really fast driver. So this just shows you how rapid this Ferrari driver is tonight in P1. So Maverick solidly in P2 with quite a gap now to setters. Then you've got Ocean in the Red Bull in 4th. You've got Clan in 5th, but look at this coming behind. You've got Ash. Then there's a wee bit of a space. Let's see if Ash can make a move here. Oh, yes, he gets it anyway because the pit stop. So Ash up in the P5. Oh, scrap going on here with Taffy. Taffy's holding that 10th position, but T and LFC James very, very close behind him. Here they go. Let's see if LFC can make another move here. Okay, Cart's trying absolutely everything to try and outsmart James. I think he's just done it. Oh, he hasn't. James still protecting those corners really well, but he's going to lose the inside here. Can the Ferrari make the move? Not this time, but maybe this time. He's going to have DRS on James here. Oh, look at that. Absolutely fabulous move by Clen. Clen just nicked it. Clen up at the P9. Nothing James could do about that. Clen's made 2 stops also. And James has only made the 1. "13 laps to go here with the Misfits race in Spain. I'm Gavin Bass 1, and anybody just tuning in, you're more than welcome. Just give us a follow, give us a like, and we'll all see you again sometime." LFC James gets a 3-second penalty there, so that's unfortunate, but keep the head down. Here comes Ash. Nice inside move from the kick. He owns the corner, and he gets himself up at the P11. So he's now going to chase LFC down.
James wakes up, the sun's breaking free. Time to hustle, time to chase history. Got his sights set, focus locked tight in the rear view mirror. Shadows of last night, gripping the wheel, asphalt under his skin. Heart beats loud like the engines roar within. No sleeping on dreams, no room for retreat. When the green light flashes, it's time to compete. Concentrate, don't lose your way. No discord while racing, just the engine play. Feel the rush, let the adrenaline ignite. Record your race, every moment feels right. Keep it clean, keep it lit, don't let it fade. No, this life's a sprint, and the stakes are made. Hit the gas, no second guessing. Chasing the horizon, every curve is a blessing. Trust in your gut, let the instincts flow. James knows the streets like the back of his glow. Flick of the wrist, drift around the bend. With each passing mile, his spirit ascends. Outrun the doubts that echo in his mind. He's racing to freedom, leaving troubles behind. Concentrate, don't lose your way. No discord while racing, let the engine play. Feel the rush, let the adrenaline ignite. Record your race, every moment feels right. Keep it clean, keep it lit, don't let it fade. This life's a sprint, and the stakes are made. Fellow racers in the lanes beside, but James knows this journey is his alone to ride. They see the speed, but they can't read the soul. In the heart of the asphalt, he's finally whole. Record those moments, capture the highs. Every turn, every straight, under open skies. When the clock ticks down, it's now or never. In the race for his life, he's committed forever. No chaos in the drive, just a singular thought. This road is his canvas, every line that he's caught. James feels the pulse of the city and street, even in and out, a rhythm so sweet. Fuel is burning, but it's not just gas, it's the fire inside him, real as the glass. No fears left to face, just a path that's clear. Each roar of the engine whispers freedom near. So here's to the moments, to the thrill and the chase. James live for the speed, life's just a race. Keep it raw, keep it gritty, stay true in the fight. With every mile conquered, the future shines.
There is some absolutely amazing battling going on there. Just get rid of the echo, and we're back live in P. Oh, looks like their YouTube's out of the race, K-Karts is out of the race, and Motor City's out of the race. So the leader is still out there by 18 seconds over Maverick. Daz is in the pits, and a Maverick is up in the P. So look at this one. It's Sheepy and Daza, I think. Sheepy and Setters, actually. Setters defending and Sheepy trying. Let's stay on with Sheepy and see if the Racing Bull can do anything about that McLaren. So let's run down and let's have a look at those stops once again. Try and keep on top of it. There's a few guys, quite a few have made the 2 stops and still a few to make that 1 stop. But Huff out there by 12 seconds in the Ferrari. He's made 2 stops and he's running away with this. Penalty free from Maverick in second in the Aston Martin. Setter's brilliant in P3. Always expected him to be up there. Then you've got Sheepy in 4th and he's got Clen coming up right behind him. Can Clen make a move here? He certainly can. He's going the outside, and Clen takes that Haas up into P4. Ocean's in P6. Ash and the other kick of draw has just gone into the pits. So LFC James now making a move and trying to make a move up into P8, but he's not got it just yet. It's a patient game, and he's playing it quite well. Just a shame about that wee penalty, but I'll tell you what, I see big improvement on LFC James. He must be happy in this league. When you're happy in a league, you drive very well, and LFC James, it's proven that. Taffy Ross all out in his Onio at the minute in P11, and we've got a yellow flag. What's the yellow flag for? Oh, we've got a virtual safety car, so let's see if everybody can stay within their deltas, or is anybody going to be handed out a 10-second penalty for speeding under the flag? So this is a very common error that a lot of people make. Just be careful, lads, you're not allowed to overtake under yellow flag. Back to racing speed, it looks like. And it looks like Daza is up 11 places, sorry. And Clen is up 4 places in that Haas. So 2 really great improvements there, with also John TT is up 5, but carrying a penalty. Setters into the pits. What's he going to put on? He's on a fresh set of hard tyres for the looks of it. So Setters is now set up for the last 6 laps of the race. Lap 27 of 33. Huff's running away with it. Lots of separation going on, but we've got Taffy trying to make a move here. John DT's just gone into the pits, so massive separation now. There really isn't too many battles going on the track. They've all separated. Florrie Waste out of the race. YouTube Engsy out of the race. K-Karts out of the race. Motor City out of the race. 14 drivers left, and Huff just puts in a 1:14.030. Huff is in a different league altogether, and he's flying. Sheepy's starting to try and make a few inroads into trying to get that Williams loose in. He's doing quite well. He's pulling that down from 1.5 to 1.4 there. He's got it down, and I think he's closing in nicely on that Williams. What are those tires doing? Oh, he's on one lap old softs. No wonder. He's going to be a fast guy at the end here, and I've got a feeling he could make up quite a few positions over the guys in front. So let's keep a very close eye on Sheepy in the sugar-free Racing Bull. Only 5 laps to go, though. He's got an awful lot of pushing to do, and he needs to harvest that battery and get some more power generated into the overtakes. James on 21 lap old hard, so wonder will they last him to the end of the race. He's trying very hard to hold on to them anyway, but they're looking a pretty bit grainy. Have a look at that left-hand tire. Looks like the surface of the moon. So let's hope he doesn't get a puncture. Sheepy's now pulled that down to just very, very close to the second mark. So Sheepy definitely on the move, and he's definitely going to be taking gas here. Or Daza, sorry. Just out of battery. Daz is pushing very hard as well. He hasn't much battery left to defend. So these two drivers are definitely going to have to recharge. Sean back in 13, but he's got PSRLT in his sights now. So the Alpine on the move here. Can he do it? He's got himself into a lovely position of strength now, and nothing that T is going to be able to do about this, because Sean is all over the back of him here, and I think there's going to be a DRS overtake for sure at the top of the hill. Oh, he just backs off that corner ever so slightly. So he's not going to make the move here, but he needs to get right onto the back of the gearbox of the Williams to make the move here. Let's see if he can do it on the start-finish line. Here comes Taffy. Oh, beautiful overtake by Taffy Ross there. Gets himself up at the P9. Nothing James can do about that, only try and get his own back. Can he get the revenge overtake? Can the young 15-year-old give Taffy a load of that Welsh medicine? The answer is absolutely no. The 23-lap-old tires are starting to feel the absolute pain here. 2 laps to go, and he's now got Drog. Drog is all over the back of him on a set of 5-lap-old hats. James's history here, and he's going to lose that 11th position. It's an absolute done deal. Oh, Drog, that wasn't good. Oh, Drog goes right back, right into the back of LFC, James. Now, that wasn't good. So I'm sure there'll be a ticket in about that. That's just spoiled the race, and that was careless. So Drog in P10. Sean on the back of T now. Let's see if Sean can make a move now. Really driving well, Sean. Absolutely beautiful. But this lad in front is absolutely stealing the show. 13.6 seconds up. Lap 32. 1 lap to go. Sean still having a look at the back of T here. Oh, he nearly lost the front of the car there. He's pushing so hard to try and make the move on T. I think he's got the move made here. Has he enough battery? Not really. So let's go on with the leader and the winner of this race, and that is in the form of the Ferrari. And Huff has just shown his class, his expertise and his skill tonight, and he's going to win this Spanish Grand Prix absolutely so easily tonight. A really good gap from him to Maverick. Maverick's going to pick up a P2 tonight, and a lot of the drivers penalty free, which is really, really good to see. It shows that the guys are really tuned in here, but can't take it away from this guy in the Ferrari, swinging it round, drifting it, having an absolute ball out there. LFC James just gets unsettled again and gets that 3-second penalty after that horrible incident with the kick driver of Drog. But here he comes. Will he give us a lovely little wiggle over the line? I dare say he will. Here he comes, the race winner tonight, and by a long shot, it's Huff in the Ferrari. Absolutely brilliant, and a lovely little casual wiggle comes from him. Then you've got Maverick in second place in that Aston Martin. He will definitely give Gavin a wiggle. He does it every single night, and he doesn't miss it. Here it comes. Watch this wiggle. Go ahead, Maverick. Lovely run from you, sir. Playing in P3, a really, really respectable P3 from the Haas driver. He goes over the line. He's loving it. Podium position for the Haas tonight. And a nice little casual wiggle there. Then you've got Ocean in P4. Great race from him. And a brilliant race from Ash in P5. Over the line he goes in the Kick Saba. Absolutely amazing there. Setters in P6 in the McLaren. And Daza over the line in P7. Sheepers gets P8 and Taffy Ross is P9. Daza gets my driver of the day in P7, up 11 positions with absolutely no penalties whatsoever. So Gavin Bass's driver of the day is the Williams driver of Daza, and I'll be very, very surprised if the game doesn't reflect that as well. Sean in P11, T in 12, John DT in 13th, and 14th was James after his little incident. What a nice race, and it's lovely to see LFC James enjoying this league. Yes, he did have a wee bit of an incident tonight, but you know what? It doesn't matter. He drove really well. Even though he came last, I think James has made a great improvement, and it's a credit to John DT and his league for making that young lad feel so welcome, because I know through chatting to James, he was losing the will. So he finished the race, and he done really, really, really well. So brilliant stuff there from LFC James. £1,000 a bottle, the champagne's being sprayed, and the Ferrari is absolutely loving it. So here you go. Yep, absolutely. Driver of the day, Daza. Most overtakes, Daza. Cleanest driver, Daza. Fastest lap, Huff. And the race winner, Huff. Exactly what I expected and exactly what I thought was going to happen. Huff gets it from Maverick from Clen. And I'm just going on to the race director to give the incidents. I'll just flick down those incidents all the way to the bottom, and I'll go back to the drivers, and you can see exactly the positions there for the drivers from the top to the start, and you can then get your grids all sorted out from that. What a brilliant night I had as a commentator. A really, really good, tidy race in general from you all, and thank you for having me along tonight. It was so fun, and there was some really, really good side-by-side racing going on here at the Spanish track with the Misfits tonight. I'm Gavin Bass 1. I really do hope that you give me a follow, a like, and even subscribe through Amazon Prime. Much appreciated if you do. If you can't or you don't have any money, it's no big deal. But if you've got Amazon Prime, believe me, it's free of charge and you can subscribe. I'm Gavin Bass 1, and I'll leave you with that fabulous intro. Enjoy. Good night.
Drivers, start your engine!
If you want the best, you got it. Feel the rush, the lights are hot. It's time to spark the fire. Step into the arena. Feel the ground shake. Can you hear the roar? With Gavin Bass 1 on the mic, it's a wild ride. Always begging for more. Fun, hell yes, we redefine the night. Come on, feel the thrill, excitement, you got it. This energy, it gives me chills. With every chord we thresh, with every note we tear apart. Controversy guaranteed, let the madness start. Rock and roll, you faking, believe it. Get on your feet if you want the best, you gotta scream it. Let's set the world ablaze with this fire in our soul. This is celebration, unity, now everybody lose control. Crank the amps to 11. Feel the walls cave in. Sparks fly, fists are pumping. Let the teenage dreams begin. Because this is our anthem, our heartbeat in the dark. We forge connections, loud and proud. Let's make our mark. With every scream of passion, we rise above the ground. Controversy guaranteed, surrounded by this sound. Rock and roll, you faking, believe it. Get on your feet if you want the best, you gotta scream it. Let's set the world ablaze with this fire in our soul. This is celebration, unity, now everybody lose control. The lights flashing, the crowd surges, feel the energy collide. In this moment we own, together we decide. Bring the noise, raise the stakes, let's light up the sky. The speakers tremble with the spirit of rock, ready to fly.
it. Feel the flames ignite the night, let's give it all we've got. With Gavin Basswan leading the charge, this is our creed.